Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I'm playing for these series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This is basically a continuation of a few reviews that I did just last week. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that's definitely the case today. I got off work a little bit ago. And, I wouldn't say I found this exactly. I knew that it was a thing and I wanted to review it. But basically, going back to what I was talking about just a little bit ago about reviews from the previous week. So, turns out that there's a new sort of breakfast game in the fast food breakfast business right now. And this one is exclusive to Illinois at the moment. So, where's it from? What are we doing here? Well, it happens to be from, boom, Portillo's Hot Dogs. And if you're unfamiliar, Portillo's is a chain of sort of upscale fast food places. They're known for like their Italian beef, their hot dogs, what have you. And recently, at very select locations, I think only 4 of them at the time I'm doing this right now, they're sort of doing a test market for their breakfast. I've already reviewed a few things. I did their chocolate cake shake. I did their bacon and egg croissant and their Polish sausage and egg sandwich. Those reviews are already up and available if you want to check them out. But they did have more stuff, and I figured, screw it, I'll go over there and review the rest of them. So what's the first thing that I'm going to be reviewing for folks? Well, it happens to be another Illinois favorite, because we're doing, boom, it's a pepper and egg sandwich. And if you're unfamiliar with the pepper and egg sandwich, like I said, it is a sandwich that's, and by the way, this is also like, what the hell is the actual thing that they call it? This is the pepper, egg, and cheese sandwich. So, it's a sandwich that, and I know it does have, range outside of Illinois, but it's basically just pepper and egg, and it's kind of a thing, especially during like Lent and stuff. In fact, I've reviewed pepper and egg sandwiches before for the channel. This one consists of, why do I keep putting the thing away? It is fresh scrambled eggs, sweet peppers, American cheese with a giardiniera sauce on toasted French bread. Ooh. So let's get a thing for the thing here real quick. Let's just do it like that. We'll go, ha 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 ha. I'm also going to add this onto a couple of my playlists. Well, with this being part of an Illinois institution, that being Portillo's, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist. And I'm also calling this a sub sandwich. Maybe it's a little bit of a gimme, but like, I'm going to call it a sub sandwich. Well, with it being a sub sandwich, I do have to go over there and preface it with 3 things real quick. Number 1, for over 3 years now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. What that means is I've been going out to basically every place that sells sub sandwiches, be they chain locations, delis, Walmart, what have you. If they sell sub sandwiches, I'm reviewing them. I'm posting them to my YouTube channel. But such a nice guy, I don't just post them to my YouTube channel, and that's where number 2 comes into play. I actually have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs. That playlist is where I go over there and upload my sub sandwich reviews. At the time I'm doing this, folks, I have over 200 now sub sandwich reviews in that playlist, so there's plenty. But maybe you're greedy, maybe you want even more sub sandwich review and goodness. Well, folks, all you have to do is wait until Sunday, because that's where number 3 comes into play. Sunday is SUBday. That is the day that I go over there and upload my sub sandwich reviews. I have not missed a Sunday in like 3 years. Let's try this out. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat. I was expecting more than 1 pepper. Like, that is not a good ratio of pepper to egg. I mean, I know it's a little sandwich, but I do feel like probably at least a couple of them was due. But let's go ahead. Let's get the egg. So one thing, I mentioned this in my previous reviews, I do have to give them a lot of credit for. When they say that their eggs are freshly scrambled, I believe them. It tastes like actual scrambled eggs. A lot of, if not most, fast food breakfast sandwiches that include eggs, which a lot of them do, the eggs really just taste like filler, like they don't have a lot of flavor to them. They really don't taste like proper eggs. They're fine, they might do what they need to. The eggs in Portillo stuff taste like eggs. Now, I will say, for me personally, were I going over there and, doing this just, for my own person, I would go over there and add a little salt and pepper, because that's how I like my eggs. But the eggs do taste very nice. Like, they taste like proper scrambled eggs. Now, let's even out the sandwich a little bit, so it's a little bit more wieldy. Also, I like the American cheese. Some people aren't big into American cheese. I think American cheese is great personally. And I think depending on how you use it, it can be really excellent. Something where you need some melty cheese, it does a great job there. Let's get into it with the actual pepper and egg. And those are good peppers. Good pepper. Oh, almost lost a whole bunch of egg there. Because, yeah, I mean, these are the same sweet peppers that they're going to be using for, like, their Italian beefs and stuff. So those are already good. Again, though, my point of contention, I need more than one. Now, I will say this. Surprisingly, the level of flavor is enough so that it doesn't feel entirely lacking. But the problem I'm running into, I already went over there and ate half the egg. I have this whole bottom part here that has no pepper. Now, it's still egg and cheese, but I also appreciate the Gia De Niro sauce. If you're unfamiliar, Gia De Niro, it's like an Illinois thing. It's kind of like a pickled relish kind of thing. Sometimes it's spicy, sometimes, but it gives a little tanginess to it. That, with the pepper, definitely gives it some extra zip. It's really nice. You get a nice sweetness from the pepper, nice little tanginess from the Gia De Niro. Despite the fact that it's like probably 85% egg, and then, little cheese, little egg, or little pepper, it doesn't feel lacking for flavor. So credit where it's due. But I do personally think that you could tweak this, make it even better. All that said, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with sure and sure, but I'm a little bit hesitant here. Like I said, this is one I'd like to see them tweak. I think you need more peppers. One, even though, again, the pepper was really flavorful and really nice, one is not enough. That is, you need more than one. Tossing that out there right now. I'd also personally like to see, just for me, again, a little bit more of that Gia De Niro sauce. I would like that extra zippiness. But that's just a personal thing. And that might be something that I could ask for, out of the 3 sandwiches that I've reviewed now, the Polish sausage sandwich, the croissant sandwich, and now this would be the 3rd out of 3 that I've reviewed. I do like it because I like pepper and egg, and I actually really like the way that they put this together. But again, I need more pepper. I wouldn't even mind it if it was a bigger sandwich, personally. But I get it's a breakfast thing. That's fine. So this is one where I think if you tweaked it a little bit, I'd be totally down for it. But even as is, I'd still probably get it again on occasion. Now, if I'm recommending it, again, part of the reason why the pepper egg sandwich is, the thing that it is, it's something that can be good for Lent or, people with, different dietary restrictions and stuff. So I think it's great that it's an option, especially since they have all the makings to do it anyway. Like I said, for me personally, it's not quite as impressive as I was hoping. But it is tasty, and, there's no reason to not enjoy it. But, again, I think it could be tweaked to be a little bit better. But I'm not going to go over there and tell people not to try because it's tasty. So, 5 things we're going to out here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly pepper and egg sandwich-tastic rest of your life. Because damn is a pepper and egg sandwich good. I reviewed one from a place called Sereno's Deli. Go watch that review. That was damn fine pepper and egg sandwich. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have any regional sandwiches that are like a thing for you that, I mean, obviously you have like iconic ones like the, the Philly cheesesteak, or even here in Illinois, you got like Italian beefs and stuff. I know there's like the chopped steak and stuff like that too, so let me know. Hit me up, man. I'd be really interested to learn about that stuff. Even if I can't get out to it, it's still just cool to take that information in. Anyway,